Hate to Love You is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie is on Sonia Uche TV. A recap of this movie talks about a young lady who wants to forget about her past and enjoy her life. She's just living the best out of this life. One day she woke up and she realized that she had a package, only to see the past that she was trying to forget at her doorstep. Her daughter was just packaged in front of her. Relationship between her and her daughter was not looking good. Then she fell in love with a stranger she one day had a one-night stand with. This is what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, I'll start with the cast. I'm starting with the little girl. Ooh, this girl can act. I'm like, how old is this girl? This is actually the first time I'm seeing her. I think this girl is also in this movie called A Lady and Her Gentleman, that movie by Uche Montana. Yeah, she was the girl that gave Pelshim extra in that movie. If you guys have watched the movie, you know what I mean. Yeah, so this is actually her second movie I'm watching. So this girl can act. In this movie, her mouth was sharp in a way that, you know, those people she was giving it to, they deserve it, especially her mom. Was played by Sonia Uche. This girl can act. She was really interesting. She was decent in terms of her character presentation. I really enjoyed her so much. Even though at a point I'm like, is she not doing too much? But no, she wasn't really doing too much. She was pretty doing what was needed, you know, in terms of an adolescent who was being packaged as a gift to wrap in a Ghana must go to her mother, and you know, she just hated the mother that the mother abandoned her with the father. So yeah, I mean, the mother deserved all the hate but she actually did love the mother. I mean, you can't hate your mother. I mean, you definitely have that soft spot for your mom. So yeah, that is the Hate to Love You in what this movie is about. So yeah, this young lady can act. I enjoyed her character so much. She was actually the only character that I really enjoyed. Pretty much the others were just decent. They were okay. They were in their comfort zone. Nothing was extra for anyone. Bryan was okay. He was soft. Went hard on Sonia when, you know, he wanted to just avoid that conversation about the one night stand. He was okay. Sonia, you know, trying to act like an escort, which she just wanted to just enjoy herself. I mean, she was also in her element, not even challenging for her role. She was okay character. I like that. Then Anna saw, and then the husband to be, they were also decent characters as well. So, and the best friend, yeah, the best friend was a very good character in addition to this movie. So pretty much the characters were okay. Only this girl stood out, which of course is what I like about this movie. What I like about this movie is that it's fun and simple. Nothing serious was, you know, happening in this movie. I think this is a project where Sonia was just taking it easy. Nothing serious. You can't pinpoint exceptional thing happening in this movie. Nothing, pretty much it's okay. Another thing I like about this movie is the fact that they were able to show us a throwback of what happened between her and Bryan. She was narrating it, but they were showing it to us, you know. I think I like that. Unlike what they used to do, most of the time they'll be telling us, this is what happened, and we won't see them at it. So I mean, she's an escort. We didn't even see. I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, what I'm saying is that I love that they took us back and presenting how she and Bryan had a one-night stand thing to go on with. And I think I liked that scene as well. It was really intense and very chemistry steaming going on there. I like that as well. The last thing I like is the length and then the size. Yes, this movie, like I said, is vibes and fun. So I didn't expect it to be long. So this movie is not long. So yes, it's okay. 1 hour 30 minutes. Very, very demure of Sonia to do that. I like that a lot. And then the size, we are back to factory setting. I like that everybody's now posting their movies in the right frame size. I don't know what happened months ago when all of them were posting those tiny sizes, making every cast in the frame very tiny, making even your watermarks tiny. Like, I could have cropped your watermark out of the movie and posted it on another channel, and which of course most of you producers are doing, changing titles of movies and reposting. Talk about that in another video. But yeah, what I mean is that the frame size is good, which I really love, and the length is also very good. I like that as well. Those are the things I like about this movie. What I don't like about this movie, I'll start with cinematography. I don't like cinematography of this movie at all. Again, Uchenna Bonabo cinematography kind of, that's what is going on here. So I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan. Until they get it right, I'll still complain. I'm not a fan of this cinema. It's just an okay. I don't like the color grading. Let me put it that. The color scheme they use in their cinematography, I'm not a fan. I don't like that at all. Then this brings me to the casting of this movie, or the fact that when they were in the office, the escort men she was meeting, we didn't even meet one member except Bryan that she met, that they showed us in the background scene or something. I said that we didn't see any man at all she met. She talked about a man she met where the wife, we didn't, she was going out a lot, and we didn't have a scene of her once with a man. And I'm like, seems as if there was no budget for it. They just wanted to do something in and post and get some small cash and produce another movie. And this brings me to the last point, is that this movie lacks some sauce. And I'll not even be surprised if it's not doing pretty good numbers, because it doesn't hold water. This movie or the storyline doesn't have the Sonia Uche factor or Sonia Uche energy in it. Or should I say Bryan? I don't know. This movie just lacks some sauce that will make the movie pop. Like, the storyline is just, it's pretty decent though, but like, there was nothing like, oh wow, this is Sonia, like the Sonia that we know. The Sonia sauce is not in this movie, and if you watch it, you understand what I mean by the sauce. So it's not it for me anymore. There was something just lacking in this movie. If not for that little girl that was able to hold the movie together, this movie will not be it. And on that note, I'll rate this movie a 2/10. If you are here to watch Hate to Love You, it's showing on Sonia Uche TV. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next movie review.